Hey guys, welcome to Cyclezone. Today we're talking about a very important and sensitive topic, which is building sexual tension with older women with respect and consent. Now, before we dive in, I want to emphasize that consent and respect are non-negotiable, and always ensure that you and your partner are comfortable and willing to engage in any intimate interactions. So let's get into it. Now, what is sexual tension? Now, sexual tension is when one or both people feel sexually desire, but they don't act on it at the moment, if ever. So there's tension in the air because they are both kind of aroused, what's really going on, and it feels like there's a secret or a little hot game that only the two of you know about. So how do you create that desire in the first place? Well, flatting, guys, showing your romantic interest in that older woman or any girl takes guts, and it's that confidence that turns a woman even more. Flatting sparks that sexual interest and builds that tension, and there's a specific type of flatting that I believe does wonders and it does best, and that is non-verbal flatting. So when you show subtle interest through eye contact, through vocal tonality or touch, that can create an environment of palatable sexual tension. So before you become obsessed with having to be a super smooth player with the ring test banter with an older woman, remember, the most primal way of flirting is without words, okay? So use that. Now, why is sexual tension important? When you flirt more casually and slow things down, you build that anticipation. Humans love mystery and suspense. And when we have to wait or work for something, we want it that much more. As you keep stoking the fire with sabotage flirting with an older woman, the mood will feel more and more intimate. Her imagination will keep wondering about just how hot things will be or how hot things will get. Okay? So one thing, guys, that should do is show you're not just desperate and rushing to get laid, because she can see that you're confident in expressing your interest and you're attracted to her. So what you need to do is you need to show awareness about the situation and have a little fun flirting while also getting to know each other at a comfortable pace. So another thing is, don't let things feel overwhelming or cheap. What I mean is, it's possible to flirt too hard. When a guy aggressively escalates things sexually, it can feel intense, and older women feel like they're not ready yet or things are moving too fast. So here are 8 ways to build that sweet sexual tension when it comes to older women. When we naturally stand close to people we feel connected to, like your buddies in a bar or sit next to family in a couch, it also works in reverse though. We start to feel connected to those who we allow into our physical space. So the influence of proxemics has been studied extensively. So when we are within our feet of someone, we automatically spark a more personal connection. So the key is that you want to get close to the old man in an unthreatening manner. Finally, being physically close has many other benefits. Especially in loud environments, it's easy to hear each other without awkwardly leaning in. People are more likely to open up when they feel they have a private bubble with you. And most of all, you can start touching each other in a natural ways rather than trying to clumsily reach across the table. You get what I'm saying? Now, on to the second one is maintain physical contact a little longer. When you and an older woman are getting to know each other, you often casually touch. That may be quick hand on the arm to emphasize something, or on the shoulder when you're laughing at a joke, but that's how we also touch our friends, So as you build a connection, your touching should follow along. So you can also, try when you say goodbye or see her again for a second time, you might hug her for a tiny bit longer. Just a few extra seconds can signal your strong romantic intent. Okay, so she can experience how good it feels to be close to you and desire more of it. On to the third thing, that most older women do is when you lower the volume of your voice and slow it down. Now, what I mean is that the tone, the speed, and inflection of our voice subconsciously communicates a tremendous amount of information. And a single word or sentence can have very different meanings with slight adjustments. So you can apply this principle to create a mode of sensuality and sexuality. So try lowering your speaking volume even to an almost whisper as you sit, or when you stand closer to her, speak a little slower too. Doing this coincidentally makes your voice have some roughness or graviness, which most women, even older women, find irresistible. So she will get the vibe where you're feeling more close to her and you want to keep getting more personal. Okay, so it will encourage her to start communicating that way to you and pump up the mutual attraction. So on to the fourth thing is smile at her and hold your gaze. Now, when you've been chatting with an older woman for a while, while she's talking, smile at her and look deep into her eyes. Try to notice the color of her eyes, maintain eye contact for a few seconds longer than you normally would, and she's going to start to be curious about what's got you so captivated. And if you're starting to feel attracted to her, again, it gets in her mind racing about what's to come. Okay, on to the fifth thing is check out her lips. Okay, I know some of us often do this subconsciously when we are attracted to someone or want to kiss them, but some men struggle with a lot of anxiety or shame around showing interest. So they actively avoid checking out these older women so they don't come off as creepy. I understand, but doing this can really show a lot of confidence and have that older woman eagerly waiting for your next move. So it drives a lot of women, not only older women, it drives a lot of women wild. Now, the sixth thing is take your time for the kiss. I know the first kiss is that powerful moment when you both act upon your desires. It's the climax to a great, exciting adventure you created together, So when older women want that first time to be special and memorable, giving her that final, dramatic build-up beforehand makes the payoff so much better. So a lot of guys are so nervous. They go from looking at a woman to kissing her in 1 second, killing all of that precious tension. Lastly, guys, set the mood. What I mean by set the mood, this is easy. Choose a romantic, comfortable environment with interactions, and a cozy dinner or a private space can really enhance the overall experience when it comes to building sexual tension with an older woman. So guys, sexual tension is a delicate art that should always be rooted in respect, consent, and mutual desire. Remember, open communication and respect for boundaries are key to creating a fulfilling and enjoyable experience. So thank you for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, share it with your friends or others who may benefit from this important information. Okay, so stay tuned for more insightful content. It's Psychozone, and I'm out. As always, it's a vibe to be talking to you. So let me know in the comments about what you think, about your thoughts, or you have anything that you want to share with us. Please let me know in the comments down below. Adios. Bye, guys.